BJ from Game Gumbo. I've got my guest here, Jordan Hopper from the No Cube Zone. Steve and I are talking to him about some spicy-eyed games, and one of those, he's got the deluxe edition.
Nice. Right here.
Rococo. Okay, you got it. I've never played Rococo because it's been hard to get for so many years, but Chris from the Secret Cabal, has this as one of his top 10 games. Jordan, tell me about Rococo.
So, again, I love the unique theme of you are making fancy dresses and suits for the king's ball, and so you are purchasing materials. You have workers, you have a master, you have journeymen, and you have apprentices. So
wait, Jordan, this is yet another making dresses for the king's ball. There's I mean, if you've seen it once, you've seen it 1,000 times.
Zombies,
in board game themes.
Trading in the Mediterranean. High fashion, right? If I had a nickel.
Good on the designers for bringing in a unique theme, right, Jordan?
And again, this one I think of Concordia again. Of the actions are pretty simple. You're building kind of these hands of cards, but there are such interesting choices in when you choose to do things. So like I was kind of saying, so you have masters, journeymen, and apprentices. So the apprentice can only do certain level of like tasks for you. Like they can go and get materials for you. They can buy decorations for you, but they can't do things like hire new people to join your kind of, be hired in to kind of come work for you, or they aren't able to make the dresses. Like once you have the materials, they can't make the dresses. Or you can go to get the queen's favor, which will allow you to go first. That's how you kind of change the player order there. And then kind of like you see on the board there, some of those spots, like when a dress gets made by either a journeyman or a master, they get placed out there into these. There are 5 rooms that the people in the dresses can get placed in. Some of those have to be made by a master. That's that gold thimble. So to have someone in a dress or in a suit on one of those spots, it has to be a master.
And that's those parts at the top of the board with the little gold things on the bottom, or is it somewhere else?
Yeah, so in each of the 5 rooms, so there's the 3 rooms on the top and the 2 rooms on the bottom, with like kind of the windows, but there are those gold thimbles like So the very top of the board, that's the fireworks show. So people in the room with the king, which is the middle room on the top, if you have someone there, if you then purchase one of the decorations up on the roof, at the end of the game, some of those people are then eligible to go up onto the roof to view the fireworks show, and those are multipliers for the points.
Fireworks and dresses in the same game?
Fireworks and dresses in the same game.
I'm digging it.
Louis knows what he likes, I guess.
What do you think,
is that the deluxe board?
Yes.
Okay. It's pretty stunning.
What's the difference between the original edition and what we're seeing now with the version you have? Do you know?
So the original, I had the original as well. I think the original art is still really good.
Okay.
But the deluxe has a expansion, like there's a jewelry expansion that was super, super hard to find. Because it was not, it didn't get a whole lot of print, and then there are some other new expansions that have been added into this deluxe version that Eagle Gryphon did.
If this is Eagle Gryphon, I will give it to them. When they make a big box Euro and they make those deluxe editions, like the version I have of Lisboa, they just knock it out of the park. It is big old boxes and everything fits in the right way. At least I don't know if this one had it.
It fits
game trays
perfectly. Perfectly.
Nice. This does look like the Euro game, which doesn't bother me at all. I love the Euro game. I mean, I want to play that, but I'm also getting this sense that the mechanics kind of tie into the theme a little bit.
A little bit. And again, it kind of has that aspect of, like we talked about with Concordia, like there are certain cards. So some of the apprentices and the journeymen will have better abilities in game. Like when you play them down, they'll give you better ability. Like they have like a secondary ability that are
I like that.
give you more bonuses. But the masters are the ones that allow you to, like I said, build those master dresses. The masters are the kinds of cards that allow you to hire new employees. But the masters, their abilities on the cards aren't quite as good. So you kind of are balancing, do I want to go after this master to have them for their, the ability to build a dress, make a dress on one of the master spots, or to hire more people, or do I want these other employees that I can have these better abilities for?
Jordan, where do you put it on the heaviness scale? What's a game that Steve and I would be familiar with?
I mean,
Concordia weight?
It's kind of right around Concordia weight is where I would put it. Like I think a lot of what I like about Rococo is things I like about Concordia. Like nothing is inherently complex about it, but there are just those super crunchy decisions that you have throughout the game.
Okay. What about the playtime? Are we talking? That sounds like it's more than an hour. It's got that 90 to 120 minutes.
Yeah, 90 to 120.
Yeah, that's a good spot for a good strong Euro. 3 or 4 players fit, especially if you know the game and everybody knows the rules. You can knock it out in 90, 95 minutes.
Yeah. If everyone knows the game, you're definitely closer to the 90-minute mark. It's a lot of fun.